Jim and I are at the Arkansas Crater of Diamonds right now. We're about to go hunt around a little bit and do some surface hunting, which is what John recommended we do over in this region. So let's see what turns up.
We're going to be a millionaire here in a few minutes.
If Jim says so, then it must be true. Let's go do it.
Hey, I'm Brett. Some people call me the Amtrekker. Really, I'm just a guy with a list. I left my home, I left my job, and now I'm traveling the country with nothing but a backpack full of technology and a whole lot of faith in the kindness of strangers. I don't spend any money on lodging, which makes for some interesting nights, and I'm not going home until everything is crossed off the list. Call me a nomad, call me a vagrant, or call me Amtrekker.
So according to John, we're just supposed to pick up anything that glitters. So people of the internet, let me know if you see anything.
Nothing yet. We have to be really quiet so we don't scare away the diamonds. Shh.
So how does this setup work? Do you like rent this region from the state? Okay.
Yep, rent the space, you know, and it allows us to utilize this piece of ground to, you know, do the diamond extraction.
So what's the story behind these big lumps here? How do those things work?
Those are Saruka beds.
Okay.
Okay, so it's my field washer. I extract the big rocks out of the buckets that I dig.
Okay.
Then I take the stuff that's in the bottom of the barrel and I put it in other buckets, and then I run it through a series of those 4 screens right there in that tub. I put hot water in them to loosen up the soil a little bit and get rid of the mud clay. Then the 2 Sarukas use those too, and that's what Mario's doing now, is the coarse gravel and the fine. We separate those two, and we have a coarse Saruka bed and a fine Saruka bed.
What's the biggest diamond you've found so far?
348.
Is that a lot? I don't know.
3.5 carats.
Is that a lot?
Here's the one.
Oh wow.
348.
It's amazing.
They're laying all over the place. That's why people are out there searching right now. All you gotta do is just walk out there and pick them up. They're there.
That's it. That's all you gotta do. Walk out there and pick them up.
That's all you gotta do.
That big girl's blouse Jim quit a while ago. But so far I've found a piece of polished glass, some quartz, 2 rusted nails, a piece of bubble gum, but no diamonds. So I'll get back to that. Bye. I feel hampered by my one contact and my one scratched eye. Still nothing. Well, it looks like I came up empty here at the Arkansas Crater of Diamonds, but I met some really interesting people, saw some really interesting things, and I'd stay longer and help out these guys over here, but it's getting kind of late in the season, as it were, so I'm gonna start heading back to California pretty quickly here. And first step tonight, head down towards Texas. Wish me luck. All right, team, that was the Arkansas Crater of Diamonds. It was a pretty awesome trip, and you guys missed out on a giant pile of dirt. I'd highly recommend going though. There's like 1,000 diamonds that are found there every year, so if you have the time to waste, there's definitely stuff out there. I'll just jump right into the email though. This is from Jack. It says, "Greetings, Trekker. I stumbled onto your site from dig.com, and as a new iPod owner, I wanted to fill it with interesting podcasts. After watching the first episode, I decided to download all the episodes and get caught up on your adventure, but I'm curious, how are you managing to sustain yourself and pay for travel? And also, how did you manage to break out of the rat race with this 5+ month journey? Your fan, Jack." So thanks so much for the email, Jack. It was a lot easier than you'd think, but only in the sense that if you want to make something happen, you just have to do it. So the only way to break out of a rat race is to just leave. There's tons of stuff that there's lots of excuses you can make. You can say that you have to save up the money and you have to do this and that, but if you have enough money to last for a little while, then the rest is taken care of. The way I eat is really kind of miraculous. I get fed by strangers almost every day, so I really don't have to pay for nearly as much as you'd think there. It's amazing how kind people are to travelers who have an honest goal in mind. And I would say as much as I walk, I've still probably gained 10 pounds on this trip. When I don't have strangers around, I've been known to buy some peanut butter and jelly and stick those in my bag. I've gone through 3 or 4 loaves like that.
And travel has been pretty simple. I usually just have a rail pass. Once that ran out, I went to buses. You've seen me hitchhike a few times. I get some ride shares on Craigslist. There's no end to the amount of different ways you can find a way to travel. So thanks a lot for the email, Jack. If you'd like to send an email to Amtrekker, that's www.amtrekker.com. That'll get your emails read on the podcast. If you'd like to send any travel tricks or tips, I'll read those too. If you want to be one of the friends over on MySpace at myspace.com/Amtrekker, you get a bulletin every time something new is going on over at the site. That's pretty often, almost every day. And also www.amtrekker.com. That's where you find my blog, and that gets updated every single day. So if you go read that, you'll fill in all the blanks between the videos, and you'll have the whole adventure right before your eyes. Don't miss out, and I'll see you next time.